The weekly code quiz. For the next episodes, we will be diving into web typography. We will begin by learning the basics of text styling with CSS, setting the font, setting the size, weight, style, and color, line and letter spacing, text alignment, text transformation, and decorations, and finally a shorthand. What is the font family property? The font family property is used to set the font or a list of fonts, also known as the font stack for an element. The browser can only apply a font if it is available on the machine on which the website is being accessed. If it is not available, the browser will load a default font. These are examples for paragraph text. P. Font family, Georgia. P. Font family, Georgia, comma, serif. The first states that all paragraph text should be set in Georgia. The second states that all paragraph text should be set in Georgia, but if it is unavailable, then the browser should pick unavailable serif font. What are the 5 categories for fonts recognized by CSS? CSS recognizes 5 categories for fonts: serif, sans-serif, monospace, cursive, and fantasy. What are the differences between these categories? As a review, serif fonts have flourishes and other details at the end of strokes. Sans-serif fonts do not have serifs. In a monospace font, each character has the same width. Monospace fonts are typically used to display code. Cursive fonts are meant to look like handwriting. The strokes are connected and flow together. Fantasy fonts are considered decorative and would be similar to a display font. The default fonts that are pulled for each category depend on the browser and operating system of the computer. While serif, sans-serif, and monospace are likely to pull a reasonable replacement, the result for cursive and fantasy can be a surprise. What are web-safe fonts? Web-safe fonts are those that are considered available on many different operating systems, such as Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, and iOS. As a result, they can be used without much concern that they would not be available. Times New Roman, serif. Georgia, serif. Arial, sans-serif. Trebuchet MS, sans-serif. Verdana, sans-serif. Courier, monospace. Consolas, monospace. More Windows than Mac. BrushScript MT, cursive. More on Mac than Windows. Papyrus, fantasy. More on Mac than Windows. In our example, we could not pull up Consolas, so it is actually displayed in Courier because I am working on a Mac computer. The website cssfontstack.com is useful to find out the availability of web-safe fonts on various operating systems. Presented by Designers Learn Code.